I was just in the Warlock order hole, doing Warlock things. I queue for the brawl. You know, Warlock things, playing basketball 1v1 for money against a couple of amps and flirting with some succubi. So I get into Tar and Mill versus South Shore, and I'm kind of thrown into a nice little 1v1 with a Shadow Priest. So I'm thinking, no problem, I can handle the Shadow Priest. You know, I can do this, I can do this. And then all of a sudden, I get flanked. Yeah, I get flanked by 2 Hunters and a Warlock. So now I'm in a 1v4, some warrior charges and helps me out, but whatever. And I'm just kind of wondering, you know, what's going on here? You know, now I'm dead and I'm kind of checking out brochures and, you know, where it is I'm going to go, heaven or hell, not exactly sure. Yeah, it all depends on who you talk to, you know, checking the map and trying to figure out, okay, you know, where's the cool tour sites, where am I going to stay, whatever. So I decide to kind of look at the scoreboard because that'll tell me the numbers. I got a gut feeling as I have a lot of time on my hands all of a sudden. I'm going to kind of take a look and see how things are working out. And yeah, no wonder, I kind of knew it. 11 versus 40. So Blizzard threw me into an 11 versus 40, or 6 plus 5 according to Blizzard equals 40. You know, math is kind of difficult. Sometimes they get it right, sometimes they get it wrong. Obviously, once in a while they get it wrong, so that's okay. It happens. Just gonna chalk it off to just one of those bad experiences and move on with a smiley face. So this time, I'm in the Broken Isles. Okay, now this is not a good place to go on vacation because it's kinda, well, broken. So I queue for this particular brawl called Tar Mill. It's not right for me to get it right. I know it's Tar Mill versus South Shore. There's the same old screensaver. And we get thrown into, okay, first time I'm here, so I get the quest, and I'm kind of outnumbered again. But this time it got better, so things are getting better. Now it's 21 versus 40, but of course, according to Blizzard math, 16 plus 5 equals 40. I'm sure they're going to get it right. You know what? I'm going to go back to the drawing board. I'm going to come up with a strategy, and we're going to figure something out. So I'm kind of wandering around Dalaran, and I find this guy who's a war strategist.
We will block the Persian coastal assault by rebuilding the Great Phocian Wall, and from there we will funnel them into the mountain pass we call the Hot Gates. Now in that narrow corridor, their numbers will count for nothing. Now wave after wave of Persian attack will smash against Spartan shields.
Not exactly. Then again, I didn't bring a shield because I'm a priest and I don't have a shield, but this time we have less players, but so do the hordes, so 6 plus 2, according to Blizzard, equals 40. Well, okay, we had less players, they had less players. So what Blizzard tried to do is increase the chances that we get more players by lowering the number of horde players, but accidentally, that's just a lot of fucking horde. That is a lot of horde. Yeah, that didn't work out too well. Alright, we'll just have to try something else. What do they say? The 4th time is a charm? Well, let's see how it works out this time. I'm sure it's going to get better. It's got to get better. Eventually, we'll get a full 40v40. I know Blizzard's a little tough with math, or... yeah, that doesn't look good. I see 12 on the Alliance side, 37 on the Horde. Yeah, 7 plus 5 equals 12. Or according to Blizzard, it equals 40. I don't know what the deal is. I mean, maybe it's the new math, you know, maybe it's Common Core, you know. Common Core, not exactly that easy for us who don't know what it is. And there we are. They're adding new players as those numbers tick, so that should help. Yes, for the Alliance. Let's go. Let's do this. Yeah, we're still down. We're still down players. I'm sure more players will show up, and sooner or later those numbers will be closer. All right, let's get optimistic, or let's be realistic and say they'll get closer to 20, maybe 25. Yeah, we're doomed. We're doomed. I mean, this isn't going to work. We need to really rethink this. We really need to come up with a plan. We really need to do something to get the numbers to work in our favor. Maybe we could find some allies. That's a good idea. We could go out there, we could look for people to help us, maybe some mercenaries, and I'm pretty sure there's some bloodthirsty, crazy people without shirts out there who want to help.
This morning's full of surprises, Leonidas.
We've been tricked. There'll be more than a few hundred. This is a surprise.
Silence! We heard Sparta was on the warpath. We were eager to join forces.
If it is blood you seek, you're welcome to join us.
But you bring only this handful of soldiers against Xerxes? You see, I was wrong to expect Sparta's commitment to at least match our own.
Yeah, but you see, it's not my fault because I'm not in charge of recruiting. I'm not in charge of queuing. That's somebody else. Yeah, 6 + 5 = 40. And I want to be helpful, and I want to be constructive. I want to be optimistic. I want to be positive. So I included in the description, there's a couple of links to some websites that help children, or in this case adults, with math. Basic arithmetic, even geometry, trigonometry, algebra, that sort of stuff. It's a really useful site. So I linked, there's a couple of sites, and I linked them in the description. So this sort of thing should not and will not occur again. I'm pretty sure it's not going to happen again because, like I said, this sort of thing is the exception and not the norm. So I queued up again on my shaman, okay, and once again I'm in one of my favorite, 21 versus 39. So Blizzard's still off on the math, okay. It doesn't equal 40, it equals 39 according to Blizzard, but I'm sure they're gonna get it right because it's not so hard. I mean, I understand math is hard. You know, I'm the kind of guy who actually pats himself on the back because I got through college without taking a language or a math course. My language was sign language, and my math course was computer science because math is sort of like computers. And hey, guys, that is the beauty of liberal arts. So now my math might be a little off because Blizzard's math is off, and this is what happens when you go to college and you don't take a math course, or you go to school without a pencil. All these things just, ugh. I mean, words can't even describe it. They really can't. Well, just let the numbers talk for themselves, because numbers have voices, and those voices say, learn how to fucking add. Okay, learn how to fucking add. It's not difficult. I swear to you guys, it is not difficult at all. So I'm just kind of, you know what it's like? You know, it's like, I'm going to explain exactly what it's like when you're outnumbered in a BG. Every single fucking time.
There can be no victory here. Why do you smile?
Arcadian, I've fought countless times, yet I've never met an adversary who could offer me what we Spartans call a beautiful death. I can only hope, with all the world's warriors gathered against us, there might be one down there who's up to the task.
You know, that's Blizzard laughing. That is Blizzard laughing right there. So I figured maybe if I hit the auction house, I could kind of find some extra people, find some extra money, make some cash, hire some mercenaries, do something to make this work for a change. You know, it's kind of like global warming. It's math. Eventually it's going to catch up with us. And then there's some kind of storm and there's some kind of earthquake. And next thing you know, dogs and cats playing together.
Earthquake.
No, Captain. Battle formations.
Oh man, not again. You can't be serious. Really? Yeah, 18 plus 15 equals 33, 26, 40, whatever. Just throw numbers, Blizzard. Just whatever. Throw whatever numbers. Yeah, 12 plus 6, 22. Go, have fun. Versus 40. So now I'm on my Hunter. Things usually go very well on my Hunter. It's the class I'm most comfortable with. It's the class that I play, I think, the best. As far as damage, as far as CC, as far as survival. Well, not necessarily survival, but, oh man, really? Really? Yeah, alright. So 17 plus 16. So I don't know if we got 39 29, 33. All I know is the Horde have the big fucking 40, and we have a lot less than 40, and that doesn't work too well. That's not good. That's not a good prescription for a long life in a battleground, in a brawl. It just doesn't work out well for me in the end. I've seen the ending, okay? I've seen the puppet show, and I know their strings, and I know Blizzard's the one that is doing this to me. Blizzard is the puppet master, and they just don't know how to count, but I am confident they will get it right. They will get it right, and it's going to happen very, very soon. It's going to happen in this battleground. It's going to happen in this particular brawl because I am pretty good on my priest. And, oh, by the way, Blizzard moved back the graveyard because that might help with the queues and everything. And they also cut back the number of resources you need to win from 300 to 150 because that will definitely help with the queue. It will. I'm very confident it will. So 15 plus 8 equals 23. We have 29, and of course the Horde have the big fucking 40. I mean, is this ever going to work out well? I mean, is there a happy ending here? Leave it in the comments if you think that there's a happy ending to all this, because I don't quite see it. You know, maybe I'll test market positive thinking.
We are undone. Undone, I tell you. Destroyed.
Daxos, calm yourself.
A hunchback traitor has led Xerxes' immortals to the hidden goat path behind us. The forces you posted there were scattered without a fight. This battle is over, Leonidas.
Battle is over. When I say it is over.
By morning, the immortals will surround us. The hot gates will fall.
Spartans! Prepare for glory!
I don't know, maybe I'm wrong here, but doesn't glory have something to do with kicking ass, taking names, and basically winning? I mean, I could be wrong about this. I should probably Google it after I finish the video and figure out exactly what glory means. But now I'm just hanging out in Dalaran, and I'm very, very optimistic. I am very optimistic. I kind of took my pessimism and threw it away, and I am going to willpower this into working in my favor. Because after all, eventually Blizzard's going to get the math right. They hotfix something. Here's the loading screen. Once things are hotfixed, you know they work right. You know they work. Oh, I got it wrong again. Oh, this time, they can't even get both teams to add to fucking 40. That is just a certain kind of special. That is a short bus kind of special. Good job, Blizzard. You know what's interesting? If I sent Blizzard $10 a month instead of $15 a month, you could bet your fucking ass they would get their math right. You would say they would immediately turn around and say, hey, this doesn't add up. Where's my extra $5? Luxley out. Noob PVP. Blizzard this time is the noob.